Hello guys, my name is I am Rogers from Hispania, Kenya. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Concern the time and the duration, the place you are, consider subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today content, I want to share with you some 1 to 3 things concerning the currencies which we normally have here in Africa and in other countries which are not within in this continent of Africa. So the point of mind of today, before, although I've said what I'm trying to share with you today, remember, if you are new in this content of mine of today, please go back to my previous videos and watch and do the necessary what's being required for you, so that I can get your support and put some comments there and view those videos of mine. Actually, as you can see with me here, I'm in my place where I'm coming live here in Africa, Kenya. That's why I've decided to be in this point of mine where I usually be day by day. Despite of that, the only thing which I can share with you today is all about what I've said earlier about the currencies which we normally use here in this continent of Africa and other countries which are broad countries there. So I think I can start with what I've said. Let me show you something. This is a currency which we normally have here. This is a currency. This is a Kenyan shillings. So why am I saying that I'm talking about this one? As you can see, okay, I was talking about this currency of mine. So remember, actually today, what I said earlier about this currency, I'm not only talking here Kenyan currency, but we have also Tanzanian currency, Uganda, Mozambique, and other countries, because here in Kenya, Africa, we have 57 countries, and every country has its currency. And from that point also, you need to know concerning this currency. This currency, actually they differ. The value, the value of this currency, they differ. They are not the same. As you can see, by now here in Kenya, Africa, when you compare Tanzanian shillings note and Kenyan shillings, Tanzania 1 month ago was raised by 5%, but now it has decreased with 5% compared to Kenyan shillings, meaning that by now, when you have 1,000 shillings of Tanzanian currency, when you want to convert or to change that money into Kenyan shillings, you'll be given 45 shillings, Kenyan shillings, when you give somebody 1,000 Tanzanian shillings to Kenyan shillings, meaning that 1,000 Tanzanian shillings, it is equivalent to 45 shillings of Kenyan. And also, when you have 500, not 500, let me say 1,000 shillings, which I have already shown you. That is the Kenyan shillings. When you convert to Tanzanian, you'll be given 18,000 Kenyan shillings. Not 18, 18,000 Tanzanian shillings. When you are giving a particular person to change to convert that money, meaning that this currency actually it might changes in day by day. By now you can get a Tanzanian shillings is being raised with 5% or 1%. After 2 days it has been decreased. As by now, I think in my thought that when you have 160 Kenyan shillings, it is equivalent to $1, if I'm not wrong, because this is what we normally have here. Yeah, in Kenya, Africa. And in this currency, let me not talk about let me not talk only about this currency, how they differ, but also let me say this. My intention of saying that, let me not say, talking about this currency of Kenyan shillings. Remember, in these countries and other countries, I think we have coins and also we have notes. So we have here with me Kenya notes, and also which I've already shown you, and also I have coins. We have 5 bob here with me. Let me put like this so that my cameraman can zoom it so that you can see this 10 bob Kenyan shillings. That one. And this is also 5 bob. Actually, this 5 bob of mine, you can buy a matchbox here in Kenya, Africa, and other things. You can use this. This is very, very essential currency for human who are living here in Kenya, Africa. As you can see in these coins of mine, although I don't have all coins, but I have already shown you 5 bob, which you normally use here. Also 10 bob. Also have 20, 40 bob, 50 not. So from meaning that you have only 40 bob, a coin, 20 bob coin, 10 bob coin, and 5 bob coin, and 1 shilling. Okay, cut. Okay, what I was talking about is all about this currency, which normally have here in Kenya, Africa, and other countries which are around this continent of Africa. Remember, in this world, actually, we have 7 continents, but with me, I'm still emphasizing on talking of these things, these countries which are in this continent of Africa. And in this in this currency which we normally have here in continent of Africa, we have several countries which they normally use some of currency. As you can see, South Africa, they are using South African rands, and also we have South Sudan, they normally use dollars, and also East African countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, they normally use shillings. And also we have a country like Nigeria, they normally use naira. and, and, and also we also have Zambia. They normally use what? Currency non-kwacha. So those are some of the countries which I've already mentioned to you, so that you can, if you don't know those currency actually, like Zambia, kwacha, and other countries, you can Google and you see all currency And also, I think, okay, I was talking about this, I was trying to tell you people who are watching over me concerning this issue of currency, which we normally have here in Kenya, Africa, and other abroad countries which we normally have in this world. Okay, I said earlier, I started by talking about the Kenyan currency where I'm live here, and I showed you currency, and also I talked about also uh, currency which you normally have in Africa, in this continent, whereby I said we have kwacha in Zambia, East Africa, we have Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, they use shilling, and among others. And also, let me talk, we also have the major currency in this world. Eh? The countries which are using dollars, we have US dollar, they normally use dollars. We also have Australia, they normally use Australian dollars. We also have Canada, which we normally use, they normally use dollars, and also New Zealand, they normally use what? Dollars. Those are some countries which they normally use. Those are the major countries in this world. They use dollars, which I've already mentioned. We have US, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. That are four. And also we have Japan. They normally use Japanese yen as a currency. We also have Eurozone. They normally use euro, and also we also have Switzerland. They normally use Swiss franc. Those are some of the currency which you normally have here in this world. Those are some of the major ones, the major countries which have, meaning that for today's content, actually I was trying to share with you these views, in this video, what I was trying to share with you, to those people who are watching over me, is all about the currency, which the countries and their currency which they normally use, and how they help. Remember those major countries which I've already mentioned earlier. Remember, those are the superpower countries that they normally use those currency. If like Kenya, they want support from US, they normally go there. They have that support of by giving dollars, US dollars. If they want something like that, so that they can grow like other countries. Remember, those are the superpower countries which you normally have here. So the point of mine is all about this currency and how they are helping people. How they how are they helping these people whom are living like me here, me and you, whom are watching over me. That's why I said earlier that this currency, without it's very very essential to human being. Hey, oh yes, that is a dry cough affecting this content of mine of today, but you'll bear me. That's why I was talking about this issue, about this currency. Remember, I can't talk all about this currency, but in the next episode, actually, I will come with the Tanzanian shilling coin, and also 500 shilling of Tanzania, 200. Remember, in Tanzania, as a country, they normally use what? Those currency coins ones and the note. But I will show you in the next episode those notes. Because with me here, what I've shown you is what I have. Remember, they're not mine. I've ombered somebody. Okay. Thank you very much for watching over me. Have a special look of this vlog of mine. Remember, or not remember, consider subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, I'm Rogers, the big name from Hispania, Kenya, coming live to you. So have a special look, and may God bless you. Because I'm not saying that if you didn't watch this vlog of mine, you can't be blessed. But let me say this, you people, my guys, have a special look, and consider subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, that's why I'm still emphasizing when talking this in every vlog of mine which I'm putting on the air, so that you can take a good look. At the same time, consider subscribing, share, comment, and view my videos. Not only to view, but also try to watch from the first point up to the end, so that you can get this message clearly. Because some of people, or some of ourselves, actually we don't normally have use okay. Huh? Okay, what I can share with you concerning this vlog of mine, although I've said to you that it's all about the currency, and I've already mentioned some of the currency which you normally have in Africa, here in this continent where I am, and also in other abroad countries which I've already mentioned to you earlier. And meaning that there is several types currency in this world. I can't mention all, but those are some of them. And I've already said one significant of those currency, that they are very essential to human use, because without those currency which I've already mentioned, you can't survive, and or you can't buy anything. Because in my thinking, what I can say is that concerning this currency, actually this currency which normally use for our to be sustaining our lives, currency is the second god to us. Because without those currency, we can't survive, we can't do anything. Because currency, that's why I'm still emphasizing, saying that it's very, very essential thing. As you know that as you okay, thank you very much for those who are watching over me. Have a special look of this vlog of mine, and do the necessary what is being required for you, my guys. And may God bless you, and have a special look on this in this currency which I've already highlighted to you, or mentioned to you directly, because I'm live in Kenya, Africa. Take a special look.